I thought we got better in the first half. I thought we played pretty well. And then obviously the score, a little bit of a factor, with how we played in the second half. Bench was a factor again. Wendell with a double-double, pretty spectacular, fun to watch. We got outplayed in the second half. Georgia played hard the whole time, as you knew they would. But we did what we needed to do.
We'll start you with a question from Justin Ferguson.
Chris, more than 50 points in the first half. It's the first time in 4 years you guys have done that against an SEC team. What was clicking? What was making it work so well against that defense?
Well, I mean, I thought we were making shots. We held those guys down pretty good. We turned them over, pretty well. Got some points off turnovers. I thought we shared it, and we shot it pretty well. I think in the first half from three, we made 7 threes in the first half, so that helped us a lot. But we were in a great energy in the building. The environment once again was fantastic here in this arena. Appreciate all of our fans more than I can even begin to tell you.
All right, next, Mark Murphy. Mark. All right, let's go to Nubias Wilborn.
Bruce, what was the referee's explanation to you on that Kessler shot at the buzzer there? And thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, there was a lot going on at the end of the play. Sometimes you might blow the whistle and call a foul so you can look at it. To me, it was all about whether or not the shot got off. I really can't tell you, what their decision was. We thought the ball was gone, and we thought the kid moved under. And so I think they obviously reviewed it. They let us go into halftime, and they came back and they must have determined that in fact was the case.
So they did call a foul on Kessler, and there was no shot clock violation?
No, there was no shot clock violation. The ball was gone. That's why they put 2 points on the board.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Go to Jordan Hill.
Bruce, I know we've talked a lot this year about the depth of this team, but at one point in that first half when Jabari was on the bench, you guys outscored Georgia something like 16-5 and kind of took the game over. Just what does that say about this group, the fact that Jabari can be out there and you guys can put together runs like that?
Jalen Williams, again, we've got the best four-man, we call it a big guard position in the country. You don't hear me saying stuff like that all the time. But together, those two guys are the best at their position, and nobody's any better. And if you put together Jalen and Jabari's stat line, that's what we're getting out of that position. It's pretty good. So I thought that was a factor. That Walker played great again, was a factor at the rim. And, Wendell did such a special job, getting that ball to the right people at the right time. Wendell was having fun out there, which I love to see.
Let's go back to Mark Murphy.
Bruce, can you talk about Jabari? It looked like he controlled his temper pretty well tonight when he got roughed up a couple times.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of trying to take somebody's best player out of the game. I get that. That's teams will do that to great players. Hey, how can we get their best play out? And so he's got he just got to find a way to play through it.
Justin Hokanson.
Hey Bruce, well, yeah, that was my question. What was, I guess, how did Jabari handle it in game? He's a competitive guy. It didn't look like he was really bothered by it all that much in terms of his composure.
It wasn't. He wasn't. I really don't want to comment much more on it because I don't want to get myself in any trouble.
We got time for 2 more. We'll do Steve Moulton next.
Coach, congrats on the win. Total of 9 players that scored, and I think 6 in double figures. How well is this team playing, you think, overall heading into Kentucky?
Well, I thought we played well in the first half. And we got better in the first half. Second half, we didn't play very well. And, look, we got to step up in a huge way for Kentucky. I think it's one of the best teams John's had in years. They've got size at the rim. They're tremendous in transition. He's given them great freedom this year. He's got wings that can really shoot the basketball, and that's been a staple of his best teams. And he got two dynamic point guards, and Wheeler and Washington. So, I mean, it'll be a clash of the Titans, that's for sure. There'll be a lot of great players on the court on Saturday, and CBS will be in the house.
Coach, we're going to wrap you up with Bennett Durando.
Yeah, Bruce, season high in 3-point attempts tonight. Was that sort of a matter of taking what the defense gives you, or were there moments where you were happy or unhappy with what you guys were taking? Or?
I like most of our threes in the first half. I thought we had a couple guys settle, and we didn't do a good enough job get to the rim. When you only shoot 9 free throws, it's not very good. And our ability to get to the line has not been great this year. Teams in our league, we haven't lost a game yet, and you look at the numbers, teams in our league are shooting way more free throws than we are. We're fouling too much, and we're not getting a line enough. So sometimes you settle for jump shots. And then in the second half, Georgia played us a little zone, which kind of forced you to take some shots. And I thought we missed a lot of open shots. Otherwise, we would have put up, much better numbers in the second half.
Talking a little trash on the field? Yeah, we get it. Trashing the state with litter? That's terrible. Keep it clean. Keep Alabama beautiful.